Uh, I have a very different talk because there is something is changing on the market. I guess because this isn't the first time. I'm a little bit older, and I'm glad that many of you are also a little bit older, like 40s or something like that. You have been somewhere where we all are heading right now, and I would like for all of us to get most of it. Let's first a little bit talk about my background, because this is very important. I'm not from a big company. I worked for SiteOne. I founded the company about 22 years ago. This is my team, and these are the brands, the clients I work for. As you can see, they are quite nice names. The projects are quite big, the difference is that we don't have our main product like PragueJS. We actually work for the customer, and so every day I'm in touch with business. I was a programmer many years ago. I was also a database designer, UX designer, on some projects all in one person. It's a long time ago, but every day I'm faced with the business challenges. So for example, when we were talking about closure, Zonky. This is our client, right here. And I know what happened with their team, because there is no Zonky right now. I know why. Because I was sitting in PPF gate, where the guys from PPF group were talking what we will do with that team. The team is not performing. It is very expensive for us. The business model is not working as expected, and we have to change something. And I was in all those discussions. I know the motivations of the big guys. I also know the motivations of the developers, because I still feel like I'm one of you. And I would like to share some experience that might help you sooner or later. So, let me just, because the projector is putting a lot of heat on me. So, this will be better. So, I started the company in year 2001. There was a dot-com bubble. Some of you experienced the dot-com bubble. It was very difficult time, and I started the company. I was very happy, because then there was 8 years of growth. Not everything is changing. So at 2009 there was a financial crisis, and it was a big hit for most of the companies, including mine, because we were used to that every year we got the bigger revenue, bigger hourly rate, a lot of business, not enough people. We tried to hire everybody who was available, and now 2009. Everything has changed. And I can tell you that year 2009 and 2010, it was one of the best years for our company, for my team, for the developers, because we stick to certain rules that I learned when I was very young, like 18, 19 years old, when I started the company. After the crisis, there was 10 years with no storms, no problems. Everybody had the money. There was not enough people, but you can pay them more and you will find the people. Customer had no problems with giving you as much money as you needed because they want to get the job done. Then there was COVID-19 and it seemed like there will be some problems, but they were no problems. We had even more business, everything was good, but in 2022 I felt, even before Ukraine war, I felt like something has to change, because there was something there were some trends that I noticed, and actually these trends, they had a name: entitlement economy. Today I asked my friend to explain me what exactly is the entitlement economy. If you can read it, it's a system where individuals or group believe they are entitled to some benefit or privileges regardless of their contribution. It's not fair. But it's nice when it's not fair. But exactly. So, and it really was entitlement economy, because many of you probably get quite a nice salary, mandate rate from your developer work, and during COVID, some of you may ask for the government extra money. In my company, many developers did the same, and I was asking, why would you like to delay the salary in order to get this money? Because I can. Okay, no problem. But everybody was like this, and we got used, a little bit spoiled, and we thought that this will last forever. It never lasts forever. 2001, 2009, and then this year. The entitlement economy is a thing that even the boss of Czech National Bank, you might think anything about Mr. Michal, I don't like him. But when the guy started to use a word nároková ekonomika, it means something. It means that it's some widespread thing, and it will not last forever. My presentation is about various quotes from the newspapers, because this is very important to understand. We are in IT, and in IT, in the technology segment, some of the things are more easier than anywhere else. Because right now we are on, everybody wants technology, and technology is driving this world, but the market, it's because some things are easier when you are a developer, well-paid developer. You are usually smart, you have a nice job, you have fun in the work, and all the things, and it will get you spoiled. Whether you like it or not, it will get you spoiled. It got me spoiled, everybody. Are you spoiled a little bit? Definitely. Yes. And this is a story and this I will switch into Czech because I don't have the vocabulary. Skláři, people handling glass and doing some nice things. They were calling for the government, give us some money because electricity is very, very expensive, the gas is expensive, and we will go bankrupt. Help us. We deserve to survive. Help us. Government didn't listen this time. So the skláři had had no other option than think. Okay, nobody will save me. I need to save myself. What can I do? And this is the in December they were almost going to strike because they got no subsidies. And in February they said, sami lidé z této branže ale říkají, že se během pár měsíců naučili dávat věci do pece jinak, což jim zvyšuje energetickou efektivitu. Come on guys, 2 months ago you told us that you need to be safe, but you could save yourself and it was very easy. It was about putting the glass into the furnace some other way. Come on! Každý si myslí, když je doba, když víte, že vás někdo zachrání, too big to fail and all the things, you don't try. It's easier to get saved. Why should I save myself? This is a big problem. And some of you, for these cycles, these economic cycles, for some of you who are younger, it might be very new. Because if you started your career in 2009, you have never experienced any crisis in your life. And you are on a job market for 10 years. So it's okay if you think that sun will shine on you forever. And this, or maybe next year, you will find that the sun will not shine on you forever. There will be storms and there will be problems. And problems are here. This is a guy, it's in Forbes, I don't know, but you know that Facebook is lying off, Twitter is, has laid off 50% of the employee, Facebook doing the same, some smaller companies are doing the same, even Amazon, it was like, I don't know, 15%, now 9% more. You know, it's going to be a little bit tough. A little bit. But in my life, I started my company during the crisis, so I'm very resilient and I know that all the crises have their winners. And you can be one of those winners. And what is the $1 million question that will skyrocket your career? It might save your job, it might get you promotion, it might get you better job, maybe you will start your own business and you need some guidance how to win this fucking market. What is the question? What is the $1 million question? Do you have any idea for me? What is it?
I don't tell you.
You won't tell me. Okay, I will tell you. I will tell you. The question is, would I buy the results of my own work for the money I received for it? Koupil bych si výsledek svůj práce za to, co jsem za ní dostal?
Never.
Never. Of course. Yes. This is because just try to ask yourself the question, and because this question is really $1 million question, and right now I'm sorry, I will switch into Czech because I'm a little bit tired. I v okamžiku, kdy dělám práci, která je sama pro mě neužitečná, tak si můžu říct, jestli vidím hodnotu v té vlastní práci. Já si ji nemusím fyzicky koupit, ale musím v ní vidět hodnotu. A v okamžiku, kdy v ní hodnotu nevidím, tak si položím tu nejdůležitější otázku. Co by se muselo změnit, abych si tu práci koupil? To znamená, pokud jsem vývojář, if I'm a developer, maybe I'm assigned bad task. Okay, so if the task is bad, why should I be doing it? I need to ask somebody, and I want to ask for a better task. If the project doesn't make sense, what am I doing there? If I'm not experienced to do the task, I need to increase my experience. And all these questions and the answers will help you to be actually a better worker. Because if you just sit and until the salary comes, I will do whatever you ask me to do. You are mercenary, but not missionary.
Great.
And this asking you this question will help you be the missionary. And being missionary is fucking fun because you have the results, you can be proud on yourself, and you will get recognized today or tomorrow. It worked for me. It worked for everybody who achieved something. I will show you something, the logo board. You know, some owners of these companies or the CEOs, I know them personally. CEO of Airbank, Michal Starcula, he's the same age as me, and he was the CEO of the bank when he was 34 years old. This is his attitude. When we were designing the website, the first website of Airbank, and I was sitting with Michal Starcula. He wasn't the CEO, he was chief of retail banking. You know, the company had like 70 employees. You know, it's like 10 years ago, I don't remember. And we were sitting and we were asking ourselves the questions. Honzo, a byl by si klientem této banky, kdyby jsme to takhle udělali? And I said, I'm not sure. Okay, we have to change it. It cannot go to the market until we believe it. And this brand, Blue Style, 17 years ago, it was a company of 2 people. Right now, since the January, they sold holidays. Their sales is 4.2 billion since January, 3 months. The guy, the owner, Imad Jedi, he's one of my biggest friends and admire him a lot. And he was asking every day, every night, would I enjoy this vacation I'm trying to sell? If not, you have to redesign to their different price point, different hotel maybe, change something. And I know that these questions, I could continue. I know actually most of the owners of the CEO, I have a personal relationship, even with Eon. And this simple question is the question they are asking their teams, themselves, every day. And it's not a coincidence that they are very successful and they have a meaningful job, they have a lot of money, and they have nothing to fear. Because even the crisis, every crisis has a winners, and they and you might be the winners. And one last thing, zeros hides behind taking actions. You know, I did this and that, and it didn't work, so what can I do? Heroes take responsibility. This is very important. Thanks a lot. Sometimes I put ideas like this and other shit on my LinkedIn so you can follow me, scream on me, argue with me. I like it. Thank you.
So do we have any questions to answer?
Oh,
If
questions.
no more questions,
It's okay. Tam není
I have
příspěvek na otázku.
Okay.
okay, I will refresh here, maybe once more. Just only 4. So maybe
No one really wants anything.
answer these ones.
I'm surprised. I thought someone would be
Here there
interested.
was some question.
Yeah, I have a question because like this
Is it
question.
on Twitter?
No,
No.
I
Why
don't
not?
have Twitter.
Yeah, you are not linked to win.
I don't have Twitter.
No.
You have to pay for these things, no?
No.
Okay, the question?
So you say like that you have to ask yourself whether you think you're worth the pay, right?
Uh-huh.
As an employee.
As an employee or as a somebody who sell the project to the client.
Okay. Because I think it's a very like compensation is like you can this is like philosophy because it's a negotiation, right?
Yes.
And I have no idea what I'm worth, and I don't really know if this is like something that I can decide, right?
Uh-huh.
The market that decides whatever I do is worth something, and it changes all the time, and it's like completely arbitrary to some extent. Right?
Oh, well, it depends.
But it's a negotiation, right? So,
It's
if the question is, if I have to ask myself, do I think that I'm worth what I'm doing? I cannot determine this because it's not up to me. It is up to a negotiation with the market.
Okay, but you have, the question isn't what I'm worth, but whether you will buy the results of your own work with your own money.
Yeah, but this is again buy. This indicates money, right? And this indicates compensation.
No, this is the difference, because if you think that if you are getting paid today this much and market is accepting that, what will happen tomorrow? You are not sure.
But
You
then-
are blind.
Yes, but the market changes all the time. No one is in any control of this, right? And
Yes.
so market, right, this minute, this day, decides to give me some compensation, right?
Yes.
But I don't have an influence what the market will do tomorrow, right? So there will be a new negotiation taking place,
Yes.
and I have no influence on it, basically.
But you
So I
can.
understand, I agree with you morally,
Uh-huh.
but I don't agree with you that this is that the compensation in terms of money, if this is what we talk about, is something that's up to you.
Okay. Yeah. Morally. Imagine many times we oversell the client. Why? Because we can.